Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Your host, the Raven here, bringing you some Path of Exile action. Today, we're going to do a little bit of mapping. That's tier 11 map. I just really haven't brought y'all some Path of Exile action in a while. It's been a while, not a while since I uploaded a video. I can't say that anymore, but that was my main motivation. I was like, it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I uploaded some videos yesterday, so now I can't actually say that, but I still feel that I need to give y'all some more POE. I need to give y'all some butt kicking, some mapping, some doing. So here we are. I do like this Waterways map. I didn't like it when they first came out with it before they did the whole update and they overhauled everything. It was a pain in the butt. It wasn't very. It was like a bit giant square with like intersecting long corridors or whatever, kind of like a square filled with ladders or like a checkerboard, or I don't know how to describe it, but just imagine a giant grid and you're constantly and with a lot of dead ends and stuff. So you're constantly backtracking, going down hallways, going down, corridors or whatever, you know, and sometimes there won't even be that many monsters down a particular hallway, and it was frustrating. It's like, man, screw this map. But this one, it has a spirit of the original, but it does have a rhythm. Um, I've learned that basically if you just go straight ahead all the way to the end till you can't go anymore, and you go back and find the nearest path over, and then just keep doing that. It's go to the end of whatever vertical corridor or path you're on, and elemental equilibrium sucks. Um, it's one of the conditions of this map. But anyway, let's see. Conditions are here. Just a real light map. But anyway, if you're vertical, go all the way down to vertical sections. Don't cross over horizontally until you're sure, like you covered every vertical corridor. Then you can cross over because most of the time the horizontal hallways are shorter and or they're like boats or something like that. So there's not a lot of times you're way more likely to miss stuff in the vertical corridors than the horizontal ones. Long as it's not like a giant fat one that connects all of them. Some, obviously some pathways are larger than others. You don't want to miss any of the main arteries, so to speak. But anyway, just be thorough and you'll get through it. And this one doesn't seem it does it seems like it's more of a rectangle. Like it still has the crossways, but it seems like most of the time you're traveling up and down instead of up, down, and left and right like the other map was. That was really irritating. Like just talking about it makes me want to go on a rant. But anyway, another reason why I'm doing so light map because I've been just making so many changes to my build, and always you want it to be positive. And I do have some new skill gems, and they're not maximum, so I can't bring y'all the tier 13 mapping action that I want to just yet because of that. But it's coming, trust me. Tier 13, tier 14, tier 15. I I think tier 16 is the highest map. I don't know, maybe tier 16 is a myth, but I know there's tier 15. So anyway, it may not be a myth. I don't know. I just can't remember. I can't access the files right now. My brain isn't complex enough to kill monsters, talk to y'all, and try to drum up the contents of the atlas at the same time. So anyway, but anyway, it's coming. Just takes time. No matter how strong or good your build is, skill gems still take the same amount of time to gain experience. I don't care. What you do, with the exception of the enlightened gem, you can up the quality, and that will increase how long it takes. I mean, it'll decrease how long it takes to reach maximum quality, but all those gems take eons. And then the regular skill gems, I mean, they take the same no matter how good of a build you have. So, a little bit of time, a little bit of patience. I'm working on it. I'll have my skill gems where I want. I'll have things more sorted out, and hopefully, and I'll just be bringing y'all that type of stuff. I've been to Adziri. I will say that. I'll let y'all know. I have been to Adziri, and that was like maybe almost a month ago now, maybe 3 weeks ago, and it was really nice. It was really awesome in there. I beat her, but it wasn't like a clean victory. She killed me off like a couple of times before I killed her, and that's not worthy of you guys. I gotta bring y'all like top quality action. So, I figure just come back when I'm stronger, and I'll bring y'all some of that sweet Adziri action. You know what I mean? Like I was able to beat her guards, her temple guards or whatever. There's I don't want to spoil too much of the Adziri temple, but you don't just fight her immediately. Like soon as I didn't read up anything on online or the wiki or whatever about Adziri. So for me, it's just raw experience or whatever. But not to spoil too much because I've already said some things. But you do have to fight other monsters before. You don't just immediately like fight Adziri. Like there's other creatures you have to go through before the final encounter or whatever. So besides that though, that small spoiler I won't say anymore. But yeah, it was awesome in there. But once again, I want to bring y'all a clean fight. Not portaling out or that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's making pretty good work of these guys, considering that my DPS isn't where it was before I changed skill gems or whatever. Which it's getting there. It'll be there. I know it because I can see it already. But yeah, still it's enough. It's still a tier 11 map, and still enough to make mincemeat out of these guys. They're not going down as fast as I would like, though. To be is what I'm used to be honest. But so far, so good. If you notice, I'm not using my totem skill anymore. I'm relying more on just my DPS. My primary skill is more offense. Because most of the time, though, I've noticed that it's awkward to have to stop shooting or moving to place the totem. The totem is really useful against mobs because if there's a bunch of snakes or something in a corner, I can put a totem there. Or if there's a skeleton or something chasing me, you could clean, the totem could clean that up. And totem is really helpful on boss fights because you can leave it near the boss to do damage, while you make your escape or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or you can use it to kill off spawns of the boss while you focus on the boss yourself. So whatever, it's not that it's not useful, and I haven't sold the gems and stuff for it, the skill gems for it. They're all 2020. I still have those in my stash, but I'm trying to focus more on just with the increases I've been making to my DPS. I've been focusing more on just like killing things before they even have a chance to hit me. So in replace of to replace the totem, I'm testing out some DP cast when damage taken stuff. Right now, once again, they're new gems also, so it didn't kill these guys. Like this is tier 11, so like it just like hurt them. But tier 9, tier 8, that they would have been dead or whatever. So working on, once again, PoE is always. I think the best way to approach PoE is just like growth. I mean, if you can, like I say, there's any way you could choose multiple ways. You can go, like I say, go online and just copy a build or whatever, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that you have much more richer experience, much more rewarding experience if you just find your build just through gameplay. I mean, what skill do you think is awesome? What skill do you think is effective? What's both awesome and effective? What works on your skill tree? What isn't working on your skill tree? What are you happy with? What are you not happy with? what do you lust after on the skill tree? What are your goals? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, this is like a lot of loot or whatever. I gotta put this up really quick. Let's see here. Get rid of selling. We're selling all this stuff. Man, like you get so much stuff or whatever. All right. Anyway, castle ruins, man. Let's just sell off the big pieces really quickly. I think that was unidentified. No, this is unidentified. Alright, let's get rid of that. Alright. Which I'm getting better at my looting. It used to be like I would make like 3 or 4 trips every time, you know, but now it's like, no, I only need bigger stuff. And I'm just gonna put that there. I don't feel like going back to the much called to find out. Oh, a tier 12 map. That's excellent. Alright, so back into action. Because I couldn't even pick up this superior gem, and you need gem cutters prisms, I'm telling you. Gem cutters prisms, chromatic orbs, chaos orbs, orbs of regret, orbs of, I mean, you just need everything. I don't care if you're level, well, I guess if you're level 100, you're completely satisfied, like 100% satisfied with your build, like there's no other changes you make, no other armors or anything you want to try. If you're 100% solid, then maybe now you don't need any other stuff like chromas or whatever, chromatic orbs or whatever. But if you need, like, if you're still leveling up even a little bit, you have to, you're gonna need orbs. You're gonna need like stuff, man. I like some bosses. I do like when they spawn stuff because it keeps my flask full, and that's really useful. As you can see, I pretty much face tanked that guy, but he didn't have any like stuff like damage bonuses. Oh wait, oh just area of effect and increased life. So he didn't have any bonuses to his damage or anything. But even when he has bonuses to his damage, I can face tank a lot of bosses now. Not invincible, certainly. I mean, certainly not invincible, but yeah, there used to be that boss. I would shoot him a little bit, and then I'd teleport away. You know, I'd teleport away, get my energy shield back, come back, you know, shoot him some more, leave the totem on him. You know, it'd be this like a long kind of deal. It was just like a different battle altogether. But now it's just like, no, just get on him, shoot at him. And I can't pick that up. Why not? All right. Well, so anyway, that map's complete. I'm not going to come back for that other stuff, especially on screen or whatever. But anyway, I'm your host, The Raven. Just want to do a map real quick, bring y'all some Path of Exile action. It was, yeah, pretty fun. Like I say, the channel map, I'm glad they did the overhaul to it. I like the way it, you know, you can figure it out. It's not so much backtracking if you know, like, this rhythm or whatever. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.